welcome back to My Happy Place. I'm Miss Johanna.
And I'm Miss Charity.
And today we're going to learn about a special message from God.
A message from the Lord.
Alright, let's go over a memory verse now, and we're going to learn the final part of Psalm 1 verse 2, which goes, "And in his law doth he meditate day and night." That's how we're going to end it. So let's go over that twice together, and then we're going to put it together with our memory verse that we've been going over for the last week and try to say the whole thing a couple times. All right, ready? "And in his law doth he meditate day and night." One more time. "And in his law doth he meditate day and night." All right, let's try to say the whole thing together from the beginning. Blessed is the man. Ready?
Psalm 1 and 2. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night.
Very good. All right, let's try it one more time. It's a little bit long. So if any of you guys can't say the whole thing, maybe you're too little to learn the whole thing, try to memorize as much as you can and you'll still get a prize, okay? All right, let's try it from the beginning.
Psalm 1 and 2. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night.
Very good.
Yesterday we learned about King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon and how he came to Jerusalem and captured many of the young people and raided the temple and destroyed many things and stole a lot of the things out of the temple. Well, we're going to follow the life of one special young man who was captured, and his name was Daniel. And he was taken to Babylon, and he served the people, he served the king well, but he never forgot that he was God's child. And he loved God, and he always put God first. No matter what the people asked him to do, he never disobeyed God. He said, "I'll do anything for you as long as it doesn't disobey God." And you know what? God blessed him for that. Well, several years later, a new king came to power, and his name was Belshazzar. And he didn't respect the things of God as much as King Nebuchadnezzar did. Well, he was at a party, and he decided that he wanted to have some fun and show off all of his wealth. So he took the gold and silver cups that were stolen from the temple, and he decided to drink out of them at his party and show off all of this gold and silver that he had. Well, God, of course, was not pleased with that. Those were his special sacred cups, and he didn't want Belshazzar using them for his little party. Well, suddenly, out of nowhere, a hand began to write on the wall and wrote these 4 strange words. Mene, mene, tekel, upharsin. Well, the king...
Yes!
Joanna!
Yes!
Going!
You stopped for a long time.
No, I didn't. Well, King Belshazzar didn't know what that meant, so he called all of his wise men, and of course they didn't know. Well, one wise man said, "You know what? Ask a certain young man, his name is Daniel, and he has the Spirit of God, and he can help you know what it means." Well, Daniel came to the king, and he said, "It was wrong for you to drink out of the cups. God sent the hand to tell you that he is not pleased with you, and your rule is about to end." That very night, his entire kingdom was overtaken, and King Belshazzar was killed.
Well, something I noticed from the story is that Daniel had a good testimony to everyone else around him. They all knew that when there was a problem, they couldn't figure out something that was going on. They knew that if they asked Daniel, he could ask God and he could find out. So I wonder, do we have that kind of testimony with people around us? Do people know we walk with God, that we read our Bible, that we pray, and that we have a relationship with him?
God gives each and every one of us talents and gifts, and if we use them to glorify God, then he is pleased with us and he will bless us, and we can bless others through that.
All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow, and we're going to talk about Daniel and how he stood up for God even guys tomorrow.
Bye! Also, disclaimer, don't start writing on the wall.